Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today on the channel, I'm going to be borrowing a line from Seth. I'm going to be doing something completely different, but kind of the same. Got the Specialized Diverge gravel bike there behind me. Picked this up about a month ago, and I've put about 100 kilometers, maybe a bit more on it, so I thought it'd be time to show you guys on the channel all about it. If you've been following on my Instagram channel, which you can just go to @Toogy Howser, you've seen that I've already had this bike. I've posted a few times about it. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, check that out. You can kind of get a behind the scenes look into the channel. So let's take a look at the Diverge. So this is the base model Diverge. I wanted to get into gravel biking, but didn't want to take that financial hit if it wasn't something I loved. So I got this base model Diverge. It's in size 61 there, and I'm 6'2", so that seems to work out pretty good. Like I said, this is the base model, so it is just running just regular disc brakes. They're just mechanical disc brakes. That's taken a little bit of getting used to. It doesn't have quite the power that I'm used to with hydraulic brakes, but they work, and all the brakes do is slow you down, so maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, it's a base model, like I said, base components, running the clipless pedals on it. That's taken a little bit of getting used to, but I've been kind of playing with clipless on and off for the past little bit, so it's not too bad. Got some new Specialized clipless shoes here, digging them so far. I'm using the Shimano multi-release clips, which aren't too bad to kind of get used to. The one upgrade I did on the bike over stock, upgraded to these Trigger Pro tires from Specialized. They're 38 millimeter versus the stock 35 millimeter that come on the bike. A little bit more aggressive tread as well. The tires that came on the bike were kind of pretty much just road bike tires, at least it seemed like it to me. So these are a little nicer for gravel, and who knows, maybe I'll try some single track with it, although I'm not too sure about that yet. Rigid fork is totally different than what I'm used to in the really steep head angle, and of course the drop bars are like super alien, so we'll see if I do ever take this single track. That'll be quite the adventure. It's got a 2x8 drivetrain. I'm not too used to using a front derailleur, but seems to work pretty good on here. No complaints with the performance of it. It's got a Shimano Claris derailleur. Again, I mean, it works good for me. I don't notice too much problems with it. I'm sure it's pretty low end, but it seems to perform pretty good. Fans of the channel know I love my orange bikes, so that was kind of the clincher for this. It's a really sick color scheme on it. And it was either the base model had this color scheme, or you had to go like super high end, so it kind of worked out well. One of the biggest things I'm having trouble getting used to on this bike is the bars. Super narrow. I think they're only 460 millimeters wide, and it's so weird, the braking position. That's the most alien thing to me, is these drop bars. I think I'm going to be getting a dropper from P&W for this, and also some wider bars from them. They have the Coast dropper bars I'm going to try out. Just so nice coming out on the back roads, exploring places I haven't been before. I've never been on this road before, not even sure where it goes. Look like there's some logging stuff over there, kind of cool. This bike also has lots of cool mounts on it, like on the top tube and the forks, and on the rear for mountain stuff to it, which would be cool for maybe doing some bike packing trips next year. Although I feel like bike packing is maybe a whole can of worms I don't want to open as far as buying more stuff. Seems like every discipline of biking I get into, it just opens up the wallet to buy more stuff, whether it's downhill or a gravel bike. You end up needing gravel specific, I don't know, helmet, shoes. If I get into bike packing, all the stuff for that. So we'll see how that goes. Somebody asked me, is it better than riding your mountain bike on the road? Like, what's the benefit of a gravel bike? And to me, I think it's just the weight. Like, it's weighs way less rolling resistance on the tires. You can just generally go faster. Yeah, so if you can just go faster, you cover more miles quicker. So I think that's the major advantage. Still not sure about the drop bars. They're so alien to me. Like, riding down in the actual drops seems so bizarre. I prefer kind of ride up here on the hoods, I think they call them. Seems to be my favorite position. Notice my hands get really tired on here, so switching positions a lot. But it's definitely fun. I prefer riding this on these kind of roads, gravel back roads, than riding the hardtail. Just less rolling resistance. The bike, I don't know exactly how much it weighs, but I'm gonna guess it's 10 pounds lighter than my hardtail, so that's quite a difference. So yeah, I just thought I'd do this quick bike check video on the channel showing you guys the Diverge gravel bike. Going to be doing some more gravel biking hopefully next year. It's a little chilly out here today. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be doing that this year. It's the end of November. If there's no snow on the ground, I might be riding this some more this year. And it's going to be a great adventure bike moving forward on the channel. Have some ideas of what I want to do gravel riding, and it'll play into that perfectly. Speaking of that, I've been looking at like some long gravel rides or rail trails, and the Guelph to Goderich looks like a cool 160 kilometer stretch. If anybody's done that before, comment below. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how you guys normally do that logistically. Like, do you park at one end and have somebody pick you up at the other end? Just trying to wrap my head around how 160 kilometer gravel ride works. I don't want to go like all the way and have to turn around and come all the way back. So just curious if you've done some long gravel rides like that point to point. Leave your comments below, kind of let me know how you do that logistically, because I'm kind of having trouble wrapping my head around that. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hope you found it informative. I know it's not mountain bike related, but I'm sure some of you guys have some gravel bikes as well out there, so hopefully you thought this was cool. Make sure to hit the subscribe button in the bottom corner there. It's very much appreciated. We're at about 8,000 subs here, so I really appreciate that, guys. Hope you liked the video, and until next week, or until the next video, keep your feet on the pedals.